Hi everyone, this is Diane. Well, today is the 4th of July, Independence Day in the United States, and we have a lot of doings on the 4th of July weekend normally across the country. Some of the things that happen on this weekend are a lot of yard sales and flea market type of things. So the lady that has her property, Pat, opened it up for this weekend, and I went this morning. And I got some more crochet and other trims, some textiles, some vintage sewing patterns, and some paper, some really cool paper ephemera. And this, it's a wastebasket. It's Raggedy Andy and Raggedy Ann. I'm going to put it in my office. I love it. It's not in the best shape, but it's an old enamel wastebasket that they don't make anymore. And there's something in there that I'm going to show you. It's not vintage, but it's going to be really cool. So I hope I don't forget that it's sitting on the floor. Let's look at these things first. I love this handmade crocheted trim. Here's the end of it. No, must be it's on a loop. Oh yeah, okay. Must have been around a pillowcase. Isn't that pretty? So I have two pieces of it. And I've got some of the embroidered lace on netting pieces that came off of clothing, I think. Yeah, there's still some vestiges of the fabric on it. There are different pieces similar to this. This one has hooks on it. It was probably around the neck. There's this piece. Not sure what that would have come off. And this. I love the triangle pieces, like little pennants. That piece can edge a page or a pocket. Same with this one. Here's another one with triangle. I think it's the same pattern. And here is something that was a collar, I think, because of it's got 2 points. And this ruffle I thought was neat. It's a thin fabric. It's not a chiffon, but it's a thin fabric with the red edging. That could be fun in a circus journal. Here's another of the netting pieces with the embroidered design. That's very pretty, very old. I got this card with this blue trim with a little fringy bit on it, and then this kind of a rickracky design, the red and white. Too bad I didn't have those for my patriotic journal. And well, I've got more patriotic journals to make, but not right away. There's a red, same thing, and pink. Aren't they fun? I love them. More of those triangle pieces. Another really pretty blue-edged crochet. Probably from a pillowcase. I love it. It's soft. And I have a little piece of this. I must have gotten it from Pat. I don't remember, but I found a bigger piece. Maybe I didn't get it from her. Maybe it's just, you know, I found more. Because I've had the other piece for a while. At least a year, probably 2 or more. This is another hand crocheted colored piece with an orangey yellow and some cream or peach and a little bit of variegated blue. There's another edging. I think this must have come off of one of the cards, because I probably didn't pick this up. But it's good. I like it. I'll use it. I was going through a tote full of these things and just picking out pieces. I love this. It's nice and soft too. And this is a very thin fabric with cut work and embroidery. It's, I believe it's machine done, even though it's very old. Very lovely. And this I thought was so cool. It is the neckline of a dress with part of the dress still attached, and it's in very bad shape silk. And I thought I had 2 bags. Yeah, there's another one we'll get to. It's underneath the fabric. A collar again. I think this kind of fabric is called lawn, but I could be wrong about that. Lawn, L-A-W-N. That's pretty. A nice wide vintage eyelet piece. And a gathered eyelet. Well, let's do the other bag. This came off of the bottom of a petticoat or something. Oh, there's the right side. It's quite pretty. This came off of something. I'm glad somebody took it apart, whatever it was, because look at that. That's beautiful. I didn't open these bags. I just, could see through them and saw enough stuff that I liked. And she only charged, I don't know, about $3, $3 to $5 for each bag. She gave me good prices today. Sometimes she can be pricey, but it's really old stuff she sells, and she works hard for it. I like that. You would thread a ribbon through that. This is pretty. I don't normally go for the ruffled, but this is unique. It's a cotton fabric. Almost looks smocked here. It's really neat. I'll have to iron it so we can see it better. Oh, this is so pretty and delicate. It's got tiny little eyelet holes. Just a small piece of it. Some filet crochet. More eyelet. I've been thinking about grungy journals lately. So some of this stuff would be great if I copy dye it, put it in grungy journals. And this was removed from the bottom of a petticoat too. She gave me this for free. It's not that old, and it was machine done, but it is nicely pieced, and it will be a very nice addition to a junk journal. Could be a cover. I could cut it up. I've got to take this apart and see exactly what's here, but it's curtains, and I definitely need to wash it. And I could possibly use it in my kitchen, because I have one small window over my sink, and I've Never had a curtain over it. I took down the valance that was there when I moved in because I didn't like it, and I haven't put anything up. So this is a tie back, I think, and I think these are apples. But if I'm going for a granny chic look or a shabby chic look, I really like both, granny chic, shabby chic. They can be mixed, right? I think this is perfect for granny chic, but it might be too long. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna wash it and try it. But even if that, I didn't think of that at first when I picked it up and added it to my pile. I was just thinking of using that fabric. There's 2 pieces and the tie backs. This is a petticoat. It's an underskirt of some sort, and it's a lot of mesh fabric, which I will have fun playing with. And it's got this woven stuff in between the tiers. It's got 2 layers there. It smells musty. I have to wash it. There. This is inside out, but you get the idea. This is a tablecloth, I believe. Or, no, it's a pillowcase. But I just love this design. It's a nice, thick, sturdy cotton, but this is really pretty. And I can use this for the base of a fabric journal cover or something, because it's a nice fabric. And this, I don't know if this is a sheet or a tablecloth. It's not very sturdy for a tablecloth, but she said it was feed sack, but I don't think it is. I'm opening it out. Oh, it's, somebody made it, but it's got a sheet corner. But I just love this floral design. I love it. So I'm gonna wash it. I'll cut the corners out. There's no elastic, I don't think. If there is, it's long dead. And then I'll just have this beautiful piece of fabric. And I have one more piece of fabric to show you that's really fun. I think she charged me $3 for this one. We've probably all seen this Mother Goose book. The illustrations in it are adorable. So this fabric has printed on it the shoe and then these dolls. It's from 1987. Has instructions. Well, it was open, but I took the fabric out of the plastic bag so I could make sure the dolls were small enough for junk journals. Now I see this one has a hole right there, but I could patch that with something. So we've got a girl, got 3 girls and 2 boys, and the old woman who lived in the shoe. They are really cute. She would have been great in one of the Alice in Wonderland journals that I'm making, but I'll save her for something else, because I'm almost done with those journals. I don't need anything else. And I don't know what I'll do with this. I'm definitely not going to make a shoe, but I could use some of these pieces of fabric. Pretty colors. Nice sturdy fabric. Okay, all we have left are the paper items and the sewing patterns, which are paper items. She had a bunch of greeting cards, so I just went through and picked out some that I liked. I love the flowers on that. So if I decide to cut it up, I have flowers here and here to cut. I just added this. It's something to donate to Christmas seals. I picked up some letters too, some old letters, but this is just parts of an envelope that were stapled together, and I thought they were very pretty, and it's dated 1923. This one, I'll probably cut it up because it's got the envelope stuck to it, but how pretty is that? And those little pieces. This one's adorable. Wow. Look at the daisies all around. She's very cute. And there were a few Valentines. I like this one. This one looks pretty old. It's very sweet. And this one too. She's got a rocking horse. And a teeter-totter. These probably came in the same collection. I love this style of drawing. Reminds me of Corinne Malvern. It's really cute. These probably came in the same collection. And then I got this catalog for Rome's year-round toy store, the Play Shop. It's not a gift unless it's a toy. This is the 1960-1961 catalog, and these children with their posture, their poses, spell out the word toys. So in 1960, I would have been turning 3 years old. So cute. Seeing if I recognize any of these. We had similar things. Pretty sure we had that. There's Dennis the Menace. I had a bride doll. I'm thinking she was an Ideal doll, but I don't know. The Ideal Toy Company. Here's Barbie. Fun stuff. I'll look at it more closely later. We did have the Life game when I was older. We had Etch-a-Sketches. They were fun. We had a toy kitchen, but it was like a cardboard one. You had to put together. My dad put it together, I'm sure. This doesn't say what it's made out of, but that could be a cardboard one. I like these little illustrations too. This book is in really wonderful condition. My brothers had some of these sets. They had erector sets, and my brother was they're both scientific minded. So they had some sorts of chemistry sets or something when they were a little bit older. They had Tinker Toys. Really fun things. I hope you don't mind that I'm taking my time with this. I wonder why it's in such good shape. I grabbed this, Animal Pets. I'll probably just cut images out of it, or I could fold the page into a book, into a signature, because the book itself is not in good shape, but the pictures are really cute. Oh, I think this is what belongs. I don't know. I think this is 2 books put together. I did not do that. This is how it was when I picked it up off the table. So here's the Pets book. And then this one, ABC. So that's nice. I'll show you the patterns last. I got some sweet cider labels. There should be a whole stack of them. Well, like, I don't know how many, but more than this. Hopefully they're in this pile. So this is a lacing card. And I liked these because they're a nice small size. And there's only 2 there. They better be in this pile. I got a couple of these little notebooks just to tuck in a journal pocket. Some postcards. She charged me 40 cents a postcard. Normally, I guess she charges $1. I'm not seeing those cider oh, here they are. Phew. I really liked them. And she only charged me $2 for all of them. Normally, for labels, she does charge quite a bit for a label in good shape. So I got all of these, plus those 2 we already saw, for $2. That's a greeting card. I don't think I meant to pick that up. This was just in with the letters. I'm not going to keep it. It's filthy. Here's the postcards. Got some swans, tulips, little Easter card, some irises, love those pink flowers. And then I don't remember what she charged. I think she charged me $4 for the pile of letters, but I thought it was a little high, but she gave me good prices on other things, so I went with it. I mean, old letters can be expensive, but these weren't in great condition. Be to my virtues very kind, be to my faults a little blind. Nice handwriting. And I thought this was interesting. If you recall, several years ago, I bought a set of really old ephemera from the late 1800s from James, it's either James or Jacob Biles. And I think I might have had some stuff from his son too. And this one is addressed to Miss Dell Biles, Bradford County, Pennsylvania, Homet's Ferry. So I'm gonna have to research. And I still have some of, I think it's Jacob, I still have some of his old ephemera. So I'm gonna see if she's his daughter or something. This is, can't read the date on that. 1883. Oh, here's some more postcards. I think I had this one before. And just some more letters. This was from M. Biles. Trying to see what the first name is. Marion. So there's another Biles. E.V. Biles. Love that old envelope. This is from Paris. The envelope. Fun things to look at. This was just in the batch of stuff. Thought that would be fun to tuck into a journal. And a piece of Play Bunny. There was another one that was in really bad shape, so I just grabbed the one. Something about a stock share. And then the sewing patterns. So they were in a box that had these dividers, which were pretty cool. Dresses, blouses and skirts, aprons, lingerie and housecoats, accessories and miscellaneous, slacks and jumpers, coats and suits, men's, and repeats, maternity and baby wear, transfer patterns. These will be fun to use. Now let's look at the patterns. I have this many. There's a nightgown, 35 cents. The pretty blouse. Also 35 cents. So I'm thinking if I can find one year, 1945. So I'm going to say these are all from the 1940s. Look at that one. She's so elegant. This is water damage, but I don't care. I would still cut them out and use them. It's no mildew. Some skirts. These are nightgowns, I believe. Oh, I don't think I picked these up on purpose. They must have been in the box with the patterns. Liberty Bell, I'll put that with my patriotic stuff. I thought that was St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York. Those are pretty nightgowns. Now this one looks like it's from the 50s, and it is 10 cents more. But Butterick doesn't put prices on. Might be on the instruction sheet. I see it there sometimes. This one's 1949, and it's 10 cents more, 45 cents. So, still in the 40s. Look at this one. I've never seen an envelope like this. Just a little gray envelope. and it's got transfer applique motifs stamped on colored felt. Oh my goodness. I didn't even look at this. I just grabbed the whole box of patterns. These are cool. And then there are tissue transfers also. That's fun. This one's in rough shape. Some summer wear. She's watering the garden, wearing her little romper. That's a pretty dress. This one's 65 cents. 1944. Very elegant. Featured in Mademoiselle. And then I picked these up. They were not in that box, but 2 doll clothes patterns that I thought were quite pretty. There was a little box that had a lot of doll clothes patterns, but I just picked these out. So that's what I got. Did you have a favorite? Let's see. I love the patterns. And oh, I'm not done. I have the things on the floor to show you. So these are not old. They're from Michael's. They're Recollections paper. And they are rolls of handmade paper. 4 sheets on a roll. And they're unopened. And there were a lot of them. And she charged $1 a roll. And I picked out 11 of them. I have them in my wastebasket down here, my Raggedy Ann wastebasket. So there are 4 sheets, and each sheet is 14 inches by 3 feet. Is that right? 3 feet? That's what it says. Like, it doesn't say each sheet, but I'm thinking that's what it means. So a yard. Yep. Wow. It's a big piece, and there are 4 pieces. So I think I'll be putting bundles together of these. Can you see the texture on that? And it's white on the other side. So let me show you which colors I got. This pretty green, almost a lime green. Where's the label? I want to see what color they call it. I don't know what I did with that label that I was just reading. Oh, here it is. It doesn't have the name of the color. I got this patterned one. I want to open this one too. Ooh, everything's so dusty. I said this is the 4th of July earlier, and I'm doing a cookout with my kids at my daughter's house. So after I went to this sale, I wanted to, go through everything and do the video right away, but I had to prep. I want to make sure I got all the prep done. So I made macaroni salad. So this is not textured. What is this called? It's not handmade paper, I don't think. Just paper roll. So it's just this patterned paper. I'll get to it. Oh, that is really cool, and it feels so smooth. So when I need long pieces of paper, wide paper for a big journal. I'll have this. And I won't open all of them. I just wanted to see what that was like. Here's another one that just says, well, this was handmade paper, so it's those 14 by 3 feet sheets of paper. Here's a yellow one. And a yellow one with a design. It says handmade paper, but it doesn't have the same texture, so I am going to open this. I want to see what it feels like. Well, yeah, definitely. Oh, it's yellow on the other side too. It doesn't have the same kind of texture, but it is a really nice, it feels cottony. Very nice. Should I go back and get more? I mean, I don't know if I don't think I got one of every pattern and color that was there, because there were a bunch of them. There were crickets, the Cricut machine, and cartridges, but I didn't ask her, someone else was asking her. She didn't want to sell the cartridges separate from the machine. She wanted to divide up the cartridges among the machines that were there, different types of Cricut machines. Because if she sold the cartridges, then she wouldn't be able to sell the machines, probably. Cartridges are not available anymore, new, because it's all online stuff. I said I wasn't going to open them all, and here I am opening it. So this is a bright pink with the same design as the yellow. Okay, I'll stop opening them now. No, I won't, because there's something else that's unique. This one is kind of a lacy pattern, pale pink. And the pink textured, like this one, and the green. So this is 4 sheets. So far the only one that's on a roll is this one, not a sheet. I've got orange in the textured, and this one is in sheets. It's a pretty design. This is the one I said I'll have to open because I need to see what it is. This one is different. It's not Recollections, it's Martha Stewart decoupage paper, and it shows 3 colors with a floral design, almost like an eyelet. So, let's put it behind, put something behind it. That's what it looks like. And it comes in the pale blue, a pale green, and this pale, or not very pale, but it's pink. It says 3 sheets, and each sheet is almost 12 inches wide and 34, almost 35 inches long. So that should last me a while. What fun things I have to play with. So these things I'm definitely going to have to divvy up and put in my shop. I hope you're interested in some. They're only $1 a roll, so it's not like I need to sell them to make my money back, but it's just more than I can use. So yeah. So you can, when I get to it, I don't know how soon I'll get to it. I'm working on destashing things and listing things, so I will get to these, but that was really fun. So what's my favorite? I like the Raggedy Ann wastebasket. I love that the sheet with the pretty floral fabric, the sewing patterns, and all the really cool vintage things that came off of clothing. All the stuff that somebody took off of the clothing. So I like everything. It was fun. And I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. What's your favorite? I'll see you in the next video. Happy 4th of July. I know it'll be over when you see this video, but I'm going to wish it to you anyway. Have a great summer, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.